Hi, my name is Teacher Carl. Today I am going to teach you about health education. So please listen carefully. Health education for grade 9. Unit 1, Teenagers Puberty. Before we go to your topic, let's have first your vocabulary, words to learn. So please repeat after me 3 times and please read the meaning in Thai. Puberty, puberty, puberty. Substantial, substantial, substantial. Menstruation, menstruation, menstruation. Pregnant, pregnant, pregnant. Gender, gender, gender. So please remember these words because we are going to use these words as we go on with our discussion. So our topic for today is all about puberty. If we say puberty, it is the process of physical changes in both girls and boys. A child's body matures into an adult body capable of sexual reproduction to enable fertilization. So in this stage, you can have a baby. Sexual development. In this stage, your body feels different and soon begins to look different. As you can see here in the picture, there are many changes that will happen into child's body going to a mature or an adult body. The period of sexual development or the puberty usually begins between the ages of 8 to 13. So we are all different. So some people starts at the age of 9 or some people start at the age of 10. So it depends. So first, we are going to talk about the puberty changes in teen girls. Again, teen girls. So boys later. Teen girls' body changes during puberty so they will be able to have babies. Puberty usually starts for girls anywhere from the 9 to 13 of age. So be careful for the girls because when you are in this stage, you can get pregnant. So we are going to learn one by one about the changes in the body of a teen girl during the puberty period. Number one, you start your menstruation cycle. So number one, you are going to have a vaginal bleeding that goes around with the symptoms of cramping. If we say cramping, it is the pain you are going to feel in your lower abdomen. Next is bloating. If you say bloating, your stomach, you feel your stomach will be swollen and you feel just like many water is in your stomach. That is bloating. And for the last symptoms, you have the emotional upheaval. If you say emotional upheaval, this is just like a mood swing that you are just going to feel easily irritated or you feel sometimes sad that you just want to cry. That is the emotional upheaval. Next, for the number 2 changes in the body of teen girl, your hips will become wider and your waist becomes smaller. So in this stage, you are going to have your shape. You are going to look more sexier. So here is number 3. Breasts get larger and you will need to get a bra. Again, breasts will get larger and you will need to get a bra. So for number 4, we have the hair will appear between your legs and under your arm. Again, hair will appear between your legs and under your arm. So these hair have names. First is the hair that appear between your legs. We called it as pubic hair. We call it as pubic hair. The hair that appears between your legs. But for the hair that appears under your arm, we call it as armpit hair or axillary hair. Again, armpit hair or axillary hair. Understand? Okay, so those are some of the changes in the body of girls during the puberty period. Again, those are just some changes that appears in the body of a teenage girls. Okay, so that is our discussion. If you understand the discussion, we move on to your activity. So we are going to have answer the question. We are going to answer a few questions. So let's start with question number 1. So, it is the vaginal bleeding that accompanied by cramping, bloating, and emotional upheaval. What is that? Again, I repeat. It is a vaginal bleeding that accompanied by cramping, bloating, and emotional upheaval. What is the answer? The answer is menstruation. Very good. Now let's proceed to question number 2. It is the process of physical changes by which a child's body matures into an adult body. Again, I repeat the question. It is the process of physical changes by which a child's body matures into an adult body. What is the answer? The answer is puberty. Very good. Now let's proceed to question number 3. Listen carefully. What will happen to your hips and waist in the puberty period? Again, what will happen to your hips and waist in the puberty period? The answer is hips becomes wider and waist becomes smaller. Very good. For the next question, question number 4. What do we call the hair that grows between your legs? Again, what do we call the hair that grows between your legs? Do you know the answer? Oh, yes, you're correct. The answer is pubic hair. Now let's proceed to the last question. In what age does puberty usually starts in girls? Again, in what age does puberty usually start in girls? Again, you're correct. The answer is anytime from 9 to 13 of age. Very good. Job well done. So that is all about my discussion. Before I end this video, we are going to have our summary. So in this lesson, we have learned about number 1, puberty. Number 2, sexual development in teen girls. And under this one, we have learned about the changes in the body. Letter A, menstruation. Letter B, wider hips and smaller waist. Letter C, larger breast. And letter D, growing of hair between your legs in armpit. So that's it. Hope you have learned a lot and see you next time. Goodbye.